Recent election results have showed a troubling political divide in our metro region, and it mirrors much of the country, in fact. In the governor's race, the big 9 counties around Atlanta all went solidly for Stacey Abrams, but the circles surrounding Metro Atlanta all went for Brian Kemp.
Our region wasn't always like this. Matt Pearl explores the divisions developing in our state.
Perhaps it seems easier than ever to paint our state with a political tint. Certain parts vote blue, certain parts vote red. Perhaps it fits the description of North Georgia professor Douglas Young.
In America now, we're in the midst of a nonviolent civil war. The right and left are so far apart.
How does division look in Georgia? Last year's results show stark lines statewide. When Stacey Abrams and Brian Kemp ran for governor, the 9 counties closest to Atlanta all voted Abrams by 9% or way more. The next circle out, they all voted Kemp by 13% or way more.
The state is changing like many of the states in the United States are changing in terms of demographics.
Is that true? Does a Georgian's demographics predict what party earns their vote? The website Politico tested that. They plotted each county based on various factors and how their residents voted.
Until the 21st century, the #1 indicator of which party a voter was likely to support was his income.
In 2018, they found income didn't matter, age and education only slightly. But when they checked race, they found a straight line. The higher the minority population, the higher percentage of Democratic vote, and vice versa.
The changes have been happening for years, but the current president and the response to him only heightens it.
Those changes aren't unique to Georgia. Politico found the same graph among our neighbors, Alabama, Mississippi, South Carolina. The whiter the county, the more Republican it went.
Conservative voters I know, I think some of them see President Trump as sort of a latter King David, someone who's got some big flaws, but is their champion.
Do you think people are that different in Hall County than in DeKalb County?
I think so. There are deeply ingrained voting traditions for decades now.
More on 11alive.com.